Have you ever left the house to take some time to yourself only to find when you come home that the floors are spotless, the dishes are clean, and the kids are also clean, but the kids didn't even notice that you were gone? And you think to yourself, can someone else really just do a better job at this than me? And would it benefit my kids more if someone else took my place? Let's face it, being a parent is hard. And most of the time, I feel like I'm just making it up as I go. And what really sucks is that you could be trying so hard to do your best, only for somebody to come along and do it far more easily and far better than you. But that's just what it's like being a parent sometimes. And we get this bad habit of reducing our value as a parent to how good we are at parenting, which is not the truth. In my previous video, I talked about how we might reduce our value to how much we accomplish. And I also mentioned a special saint whose intercession might help with you if you struggle with that issue. So if you're interested, you can check that out. It's hard to admit this now, but when I was in the depths of postpartum depression, I truly and genuinely believed that anyone else could have taken my place and my kids and my husband would have been better off for it. It wasn't because I wasn't good at doing things, but it's because anyone else could have done what I was doing, but without the depression part. If you feel this way, or if you've ever felt this way, I don't want you to feel ashamed because you're not alone. But you should not believe those thoughts. And I'm going to set the record straight just to say that there is nobody that could be a better mother to your children than you. You are the only one who could fulfill that role in their tiny little hearts. And you are the only one who could provide the needs that only a mother can provide. And have you ever considered that one of their needs is also going through difficulties? And when we are at fault for that, as long as we apologize, we are modeling something for them and giving them an opportunity to learn how to forgive. So next time you mess up, just tell them, you're welcome. We know that our children are God's children and He gave them to us and He trusts us with them. But did you know that God also gave your children you? That you are as much of a blessing to your children as your children are to you. And if you're like me and you've been affected by postpartum depression, then that will be a factor in your relationship with your kids. And unfortunately, that can't be escaped. But God will take that and shape it into something for good. Think about your own life struggles. If you had the opportunity to go into your past and erase all that, would you do it? Probably not, because you know that those difficulties made you into the person that you are today. And consider your own relationship with God. Even when you fall short and you sin, no matter how grave the sin is, you come before Him and apologize and ask for forgiveness. And after that, our bond with God is stronger than it was before. Speaking of stronger, I have one more analogy to hit you with, and that is muscles. When you are working out, you are tearing the muscle fibers apart. And when they come back together, they build up stronger and bigger than before. That's how muscles are made. Anyways, all of this is to say that I've been there. I've been in the dark, deep hole of postpartum depression, and I thought that there was no way out. But you need to know that God will never leave you in the dust, and He will take your sorrows and bring glory out of them. Even if you have no idea how that could ever be possible, He can do it, and He will do it. But you need to stop trying to climb out of that hole, because all you're doing is drawing more dust onto yourself and covering yourself in dirt and burying yourself. What we need to do is look up towards Him and focus on Him and trust Him, and you will be free. And I know this is what I need to do. Do I do it? No. But the more I repeat it to myself, the better I think I will be at this.